Hi guys, this is Dingbat and Dollface, and we're back with our February wrap-up. Sorry it's a little bit late. We've been in the land of Manchester, and we've been really, really busy. And yeah, this is kind of the first opportunity we've had to sit down and do our February wrap-up. So,
I will start because I've read a lot more because I don't do anything with my life. Whereas Ellie has worked her butt off as usual and got herself a new job.
yay!
So as well as keeping her current job down, she's also trying to learn as much as possible for the new job and being nervous about it and excited and...
Technically it's not new, I'm just moving department, but still.
Yeah, yeah, but it's good.
Yeah.
So yeah, first thing I finished was one of Ellie's things she read last month, and that's Cherry Priest's Bone Shaker. This is the first in the Clockwork Century series, I assume. You'll see that we got the next two in our gift video. But yeah, so this was a book I got Ellie a while back because I thought the cover was really up her street, and yeah, she did her review, which you'll see on the channel. There'll be a link below. And
loved it.
Your review sold me on wanting to read it, so I went through it, and I absolutely loved it as well. The characters are brilliant. The world, it's a little bit cliched, but there's loads of stuff going on that I hadn't heard before.
This is really good.
And I really, really enjoyed it. And I'm one that tries to avoid like dystopian stuff because I think it's a bit cliched, but this is fucking awesome.
I read Piecemeal June, one of Mark's from last month.
Why did you read it?
Because it's got lots of naughty things in it.
No, you read, like, I was looking through it and you caught a sentence or something about something weird.
Yeah.
And then you wanted to read it.
I really like Bizarro, but I don't really like this. But I suppose as a side note, we forgot we bought this from the author, and he has put, Mark, this is my first book, please forgive me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try another one another time, but the story's good, I just don't like it. But the idea of the story's good, I just don't like it.
What don't you like about it? Is it what happens, or is it the writing?
I don't think it was written as a short story to begin with. It doesn't feel like a short story.
It does feel like there's a lot going on in it.
It feels like world building, and then it just cuts it off, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I agree there, yeah. But hey, the author said it was his first book, so hey. In the same vein, I read Jordan Kral's Fistful of Feet. This is a Weird West. A bizarro tribute to spaghetti westerns, H.P. Lovecraft, and foot fetish enthusiasts, which I'm not. But yeah, it's a very weird book, but it is miles ahead of Piecemeal June. There is decent world building going on.
Is it because it says it features Cthulhu worshipping Indians? Because you like Cthulhu.
Do you know what? I didn't know they were Cthulhu worshipping because it's not in the book. I don't know where that comes from. But yeah, so it's... The world building in this is brilliant. I love the town that's in it, the characters in it. I really, really enjoyed this. And this has probably become my third favourite Bizarro novel. I haven't read a ton, but the first two are Haunted Vagina and The Cannibals of Candyland. And then this would be the third one. Really, really enjoyed this book. And it's only 200 pages. I got through it quickly. So yeah, Fistful of Feet, Jordan Kral. Next, I read another Bizarro. Because they're such short books, they're mainly short novellas and stuff, they're easy to get through. And this was The Ass Goblins of Auschwitz by Cameron Pierce. Didn't enjoy this at all. Really upset that I didn't, because I thought with a title like that it would be something interesting. Can't work out specifically why I didn't enjoy it. I think some elements of the writing I didn't enjoy, but to be honest, I think the subject matter wasn't something I was into.
It was about children. I don't think it was meant to come across in the way it did, but it just makes you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, you'll probably read it at some point, won't you? In the future, and you'll be able to get. I will do a review of this. I didn't enjoy it, and I was disappointed because I've got a few of his books, and maybe they'll be better. But it just felt silly for silly's sake. A lot of the point of Bizarro, in my opinion, is you've got stuff that's absurdist, that's meant to shock, and then you've got stuff that's like proper stories with Bizarro elements, and I just felt like this was just trying to shock and be vile on purpose, and it didn't really give much to the story. So I didn't really enjoy that one, but yeah.
The second book I read was Rivers of London, by
Ben Aronovich.
which we've left with Chris from Chris Story 2027.
I'll pop an image up.
I really, really enjoyed it. It took me quite a while to finish. I've become quite slow at reading these last few weeks. I seem to fall asleep all the time. But I really, really enjoyed it. I really like the magical elements in the real life setting. And there's like a part of the book where it says like they're running down the streets of London past Poundland.
That's the bit I quoted too.
And it's just gives like, I don't know. I just love the way it's like these mythical elements and then magic and then
yeah, I
normal policing, and I just love the way it's all blended together. I really, really enjoyed it, and will definitely be picking up the rest.
Oh yeah, I think the thing that appealed to me most about that was that you don't usually get a modern day London in fantasy stuff.
No. And it kind of hints at the oldie worldy parts of London as well, and how it used to be and how it is now.
Yeah.
I really, really enjoyed it.
I loved the villain in that book too. I thought it was quite an inventive villain, and he was genuinely creepy.
Yes, it was quite scary.
Final book I finished this month was one that had been ongoing for a few months because we'd started reading it together, or I'd read it to Ellie as a sleeping aid, because apparently my voice sends her to sleep. Who knew? This is John Connolly's The Gates. Beautiful, beautiful cover. I ended up reading this because it's a very quick read, very short chapters, and I wanted to finish it, and I couldn't be bothered because every time I started a chapter, Ellie fell asleep before the end of it, and I had to keep rereading it, wouldn't I?
Yes.
Rereading it.
But the bits I had, like I think we got about 3/4 of the way through together, and it's such a good book.
Yeah, you'll finish it.
I love the way, like, it's for children. It's a children's book, and I love the way there's part in the story. It won't be giving anything away, where he gets rid of a demon by dragging it to the toilet and flushing it away.
Yeah, because of events that happen in the book, a demon ends up underneath his bed, and he's talking to it, and because the demon knew what it does, it has no idea, so it doesn't know that it's not scary. So that's kind of funny.
And they have the conversation about, well, you're not scary. Well, I'm new. Give me a break. And it's a funny book.
And also, I think it's the start of the main boy in it is called Samuel Johnson, and I'm pretty sure this is the start of a collection of the Samuel Johnson investigations or something.
Which we will be getting.
And if they continue in this vein, we'll definitely be picking them up.
It's really good.
So yeah, that was my wrap up for February.
I've got one more book, and I'm about, I don't know, a third of the way through. It's Kelly Link's Pretty Monsters. I started this while we were away, and I'm really struggling. I didn't think I would, because it looked like my kind of book. But I've liked one of the short stories out of the 3 I've read. And I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I don't get it. So I'm gonna finish it, and I might end up loving it because it's such a pretty book. That's why I'm reading it. But I just feel like I'm missing something. Like, it almost feels like these stories are like, you know, in the back of books you get the
preview.
The preview. That's what they feel like, and I feel like I'm just missing something completely. I can really get into the story, then it's over. But I'm gonna finish reading that. But yeah, I'm about a third of the way through.
Yeah, that's probably a book I'll pick up in the few coming months, because Ellie struggling with it has made me go, right, I want to know why now, because I'm interested in things I don't enjoy as much as I do. But yeah, so that was our wrap up for February. Cheers for watching, guys, and this will be followed up with our To Be Read for Manchester, To Be Read for March next. So yeah, cheers for watching, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye.